Hey, Grand Rising and bright blessings to all of my petal patrons. Today is Sunday, January the 7th, 2024. Today's universal energy is a 7 numerological value. And so not only is it a spiritual day, all 7 energy is, the universe is trying to get your attention today, loved ones, about envy, about strategy, and about being independent in those opportunities that you can create for yourself. And I'm being very specific about this today because this upcoming Thursday is the 1/11 portal, okay? And it's also an 11 universal day. So if you have missed opportunities to set, whether you want to call it a New Year's resolution or any of those different types of things, today's softer energy with the movements coming in is going to assist you, especially later on in this evening. So let me go ahead and pull up the map so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, my friends, first of all, we do have a grand trine energy, so I want to be able to identify that. So with the Uranus in Taurus, and we talked a little bit about that yesterday, right? We have the Uranus in Taurus, which is opening our opportunity for how we want to create in our physical manifestations. We have Juno in Virgo, which is talking to us about our commitment. And then we have the ascending energy within Capricorn. So that's where some of the grand trine energy is coming from. Now, some of those same energies create what we call a grand cross. We talked about that a little bit the other day. So that's our Neptune in Pisces that shows up here. It's our Vesta, which is showing up here in Gemini. And that information is sort of what we talked about yesterday. It's the triggering of what it is that you are trying to bring into yourself. Whatever your personal view of yourself and spirituality happens to be, doesn't really matter. There's conversation going on so that you can create the practical next steps, right? And then, of course, we have the commitment with how we're getting that done with Juno, and then it's supported a little bit more with Mercury here in Sagittarius. So we have that going on. Now, yes, you see the blue energies are the multiple oppositions, and that's fine because I talk about it all the time. The oppositions are trigger points or activation points for you to take advantage of, so that you can make some modifications or changes, right? So again, Uranus and Taurus comes up. Pallas Athena and Scorpio are wisdom about how we need to go about changing those things, right with the rising energy of what's going on here in Capricorn, right? And then, of course, as we're speaking, the moon is still here in Scorpio. But what's going to happen is the moon in Scorpio is going to shift about 1 o'clock to about 4 o'clock, 1:08, 4:08. It's going to move here from Scorpio into happy Sagittarius. I'm very excited about that because that brings in this optimism. So if the Scorpio energy these past couple days has allowed things to rise up in your situation, today you get to use that beautiful fire energy with the moon in Sagittarius to really cut through the BS. What do I need to do to change? Even if it's just a little thing, what do I need to be aware of to change a thought process, to get something going, to start having that conversation with somebody? But today is giving you the invitation to be more independent because you're in control of your thoughts and how you want to be able to make some shifts and changes, right? Then later on this evening, 8:11 to 11:11 p.m. on the other coast, all right, we are going to have another sort of conversation that shows up here because that moon in Sagittarius now is going to have a square with Saturn in Pisces, the responsibility that it's going to require for you to make some adjustments. And then the last thing that takes place tonight is late. It's about 11:23 p.m. So that moon in Sagittarius is going to have a quincunx which is necessary arguments about what's happening here with our Jupiter in Taurus. And so it's all about communication today, but a lot of it is going to be dedicated to self-talk and, of course, how you're speaking to whoever's in your pantheon to assist. Get out a pen and paper, talk about what it is that you would like to experience, and if you're aware of the minor changes that it's going to take, write it down. It's a framework. You have a few days to go back and adjust and really start to target and put that momentum into what it is that you want to experience. So very simply, I am supporting myself. I am supporting myself with my growth. That's the mantra of the day. I hope you guys have a very beautiful Sunday, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.